all starts with the relationship. You know what I mean? Because if they have the relationship, because you know at times you got to coach guys hard. And if you have the relationship with them and then you coach them hard and they feel you can make them better, that doesn't change whether it's in college or the NFL. If they feel you can make them better and the relationship is right, they're willing to listen. And if they're willing to listen, they're willing to grow and get better. And that's the dream of a coach, and that's how you want it to play out for you.
Your first impression of Jim Knowles when you met him, I'm not sure you knew much about him until now. What just stood out to you? What stands out to you about him?
Sharp guy, man. Just, you know, in the small conversations, you can tell he has an elite thinking mind. You know, so when you have a guy that's real sharp, that has a real high football IQ, that helps you grow. You know, and you always want to be in a position as a coach that you're continuing to grow. You know, you don't want to be stagnant. You know what I mean? So I know with the stuff that Jim is going to do, you're going to have a chance to grow. You're going to have a chance to get better, and that's exciting. You know, even as a coach.
Yeah, you personally, I can't imagine you being the source within the coaches' room down at Jacksonville. But what went wrong down there with Urban and stuff? What did you just learn from that whole experience and stuff? And did you personally want a fresh start somewhere else? I mean, how would you describe your motivation for one of another term?
No, I just go about my day as a regular routine. You know what I mean? I kind of stay out of the way of all the extra that's going on. I coach and kind of stay in my lane, man, and then coach my guys, you know, and try to make the team better and then develop relationships with players. You know, all kind of things go on all throughout sports. You know, it happens in college and all that, and I think the more I control the controllable, and I work and do the things that's asked of me and kind of stay in my lane with those things, and then and all the rest of the stuff works out.
Did Urban seem frustrated though as the year went on? What was just your take on that?
I mean, not really. You know, everybody's frustrated when you don't win. You know, I was frustrated. You know what I mean? Because you want to win, because that's what competitors do. I mean, so everybody wants to win because you do this thing to win. That's the bottom line. You know, you do it to win. You want to have a chance to win. So when that doesn't happen, you know, obviously everybody goes through that part of it, man. Because that's the ultimate deal, man, is to compete and to be able to win games.
One last thing from me, anyway. Ryan said he called you, or they solicited you, not the other way around and stuff. What was your first reaction to knowing that Ohio State would be interested in you, that you could return here? You might have been here when this building first opened. I'm trying to remember your exact years.
89 and 93.
Yeah, he's only 2 years old.
Yeah, so just a blessing, that fact that it could be an opportunity, you know. So when the phone call first came out, the fact that there's a possibility obviously brought great memories and great thoughts, and like, hey, if this thing does work out, that's a great blessing to get a chance, like you said, to go back. You know, because like I said, Ohio State, they're at the elite level, man. Like I said, this is the best of the best. So when you get a chance to come do that at a place that you're very familiar with, it's just icing on the cake.
Tim, were you out-of-state recruiting has changed for Ohio State in 30 years since 1989?
Well, obviously they've just made so much more impact over that period of time of grabbing guys out of state in the Georgia and the Florida area, because of the fact we've been winning, they've been doing well, playing in championships, winning getting into the title game, you know. So that brand is just a mega brand out there right now, you know. So it reaches a lot of kids. So the kids want to come join that, man, because the same thing, you know, they want to join winning programs, and they know that when you come here, the expectation and the reality is you have a chance to play for it all if you take care of the business and do the things you should do. That's a realistic opportunity, you know. So it's just so so big now, man, with the fact that it's a big impact down south, out west, you know, other places in the country that kids want to come here.
So what was it like when Coach Cooper comes to recruit you at that time? It was more of a regional program recruiting at that time. I mean, obviously Ohio State.
Yeah, but they were still starting to make that move a little bit. You know what I mean? Not to the point like they are now, but they were still, because we had some guys from Florida on the team and from Georgia on the team at that time. You know, so when we came up here, you know, you still had Bobby Olive, you still had you know, guys from Florida. Cedric came in a little bit before, but you know, me and Foster Polk and guys like that, we came in together. I got Darren Lewis from out in California, you know what I mean? So they had already had guys starting to come from different spots throughout the country at that point back then, But now it's just on another level.
Tim, I'm curious, just from your vantage point in the NFL, for the last 6 months, a year, college athletes are navigating NIL and whatnot. Do you see any similarities between maybe NFL players who have that already with maybe college athletes who are just now getting into it for the first time?
Well, I don't really know because this is new. NIL is new, so I don't really know the details of that. That's kind of a fresh start for everybody with that. So I'm kind of just watching and learning as that part of it goes. So I'm really unfamiliar with that area.
Have you paid attention to it in the last year, how it's gone and how athletes are kind of taking advantage of it? And a lot of people said the Block O has a lot of power with it to bring about those NIL opportunities. Just from your vantage point.
Yeah, I watched it, but I didn't dive too deep in it because obviously I wasn't in college at that time. So, now just getting back, I'm starting to learn it as we go, and then I just kind of take it day by day and step by step on learning how all this works together and how it ties in.
Tim, you've obviously had a long career in the NFL, the last decade plus. Did you think, maybe I'd like to get back into the college ranks someday, or was it something specific about the opportunity at Ohio State that interested you?
It was really the opportunity here at Ohio State. This is a special place, man. You know what I mean? For me. When that opportunity came, it was just an excitement and it could be a blessing of an opportunity. So definitely had to take a look at that. Like I said, I played here. It's a family atmosphere. You get a chance to win. You get a chance to compete at a high level. So when that opportunity came, the brand is big. And I think you can achieve all your goals from here, and you get a chance to, to work with young men that usually leave here and go play at the next level.
Yeah.
So you coaching guys that usually go on and play at the next level. That's the type of talent level that you're getting here. And then just getting a chance to come back home and, doing it at a place where you played for. So it's an easy selling point for me to kids because I know the roots here. I know the groundwork. I know the foundation. So it's easy for me to tell about, the history and the tradition that's here. Even though it's really expanded since I left, and they've won a lot of games, a lot of championships, but still I can go back and share some things with new guys coming in on how it used to be in the history and the tradition here.
Yeah.
Did you try to get back here before, Tim?
We might have had conversations before at one point, and that's why I tell people all the time, it all has to work out right. You know what I mean? You always have to work out the right timing to do it, but I can't remember exactly when, but I think some point, because I've been on coaches for a long time now, man, but at some point, we had conversations at some point.
Tim, I've probably been asked this. Does it feel a little surreal being back in this building where you practice, spend time?
Yeah, it does, man. Like you said, I was walking the halls and stuff, and just being back in here, used to practicing here. So it is, like I said, it's special, man. So I'm embracing it all and looking forward to it, and just gonna try to make sure I go out and do my best and work hard and try to give the kids and the young players a chance to develop and help them achieve the dreams that they want to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Tim.
Appreciate it.